welcome back to the madness. Okay, he wants me to use Overload right here, I'm going to. And that kills everything.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if
symbol
he's
on your
expecting
chest
a
says
shot in the
Cerberus.
back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the
That's why I like
Illusive
Jacob.
Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Illusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Alright. Let's see.
Immediately
go.
following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an Illusive Man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva. The sole figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing EZO, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist.
New Nazis, kind of.
Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the Illusive Man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose
Yeah,
him.
but a lot of this thing that it's talking about is tied into some of the story and things that happen with your characters and whatnot. You'll know. That's why I thought it was important to let it be heard. Alright. This is kind of tricky too. You just have to find the one that matches the one right there up top in the middle. That would be that one, followed by this one. It's not too hard. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than the other one. And I recommend doing all those things and trying to make sure that you don't mess anything up, because you need as much money as you possibly can. Even having a rich Shepard from Mass Effect 1 won't really help you because it doesn't give you everything.
Sensors activated. Subdue and suppress. Hostile forces have engaged. Careful. Backup systems engaged.
On charge!
Excuse me. Allied force casualty. Failure.
I think it's just a habit to go this way, but I feel like maybe I was supposed to go that way, but I always go this way. Oh, I guess it doesn't have any. Huh. I thought it was doing something worth a shit, but I guess not.
Hostile forces have engaged. Sensors are offline.
I can still use it.
Collision proximity. Hostile forces have engaged.
And this game has a lot more. They stepped it up with attacks that work together. You know, like in my Let's Play, I'll use Warp to for like a Krogan who is berserking and regenerating health. Well, in this game, like you put someone in like a pool or something, then you can use Warp, and they'll do like extra damage, like an explosion will happen. They didn't really have that in the other game. I feel like I've missed it already. Oh, of course it's in that one spot where I can't get to it. Oh, it's right here too. It can be kind of tricky. Sometimes my eyes miss it, but...
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is
So I was like dead, like roadkill that you scrape off your boot dead. Alright, only one way to go.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Illusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Illusive Man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Oh, damn.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case.
They
Come
even
on.
modeled her teeth. Like, it's just her whole face is the same. Even her teeth.
Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died in a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Because I had to save Ashley. Because it's the right thing to do. Anyways, with the Coos thing, since I did Shepard's background mission, he should have said something about Cerberus having been involved with that. That would have been interesting to see how they would have reacted.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Captain Anderson for the position.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
Like a
Memories
physical?
are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat
I'm just
skills
kidding.
personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Wonder what would have happened if I would have picked the opposite of what happened. I've never done that.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
I installed the game on the disc, so that way loading screens should be non-existent, I hope. Wait. I don't know what I said. I said save the game onto the Xbox. I think I said save the game on the disc, but you guys know what I meant. Jacob?
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
No, I'm gonna stare at that star. Miranda?
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
I'll come back to that in a second. I like how he looks around.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my friend.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus
I
will
want
stop.
a room like that.
If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Huh.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier, and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
It could be this way. I can't trust Jacob. I don't know about Miranda, though.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance
It's not too
settlement.
important.
The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Illusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic.
If you wanted to read it, that should have been enough time to pause and stuff. Not too terribly important. How is this? Investigate colony. Missing colonists. Okay. Put another point into... Put one here. Or... yeah, put one there. For now. Alright. This thing's cool. You get to change the way your gear looks. It's no longer dependent on, you know, suits of armor that you pick up. I think I like that one. It's probably the one I'll have for the rest of the game because it's just, I don't know, I don't like the other ones. It's from DLC. Pretty much you buy other pieces of gear and it just changes slightly. Like they have bonuses and whatnot. Go for a sheen. I think I'll keep it the same for now. It'd be funny if I put the Cerberus armor on. Then it looks like I'm part of Cerberus right off the bat.
The Illusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I guess I'll play nice.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The Illusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Information about the current mission.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Illusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I'll play it smooth and say I'm not sure.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's head off towards Freedom's Progress. Mission summary. Here's all the things you get from importing. $50,000 credits, element 0, iridium. All that stuff is used to upgrade weapons and the ship and things later on. It's 100,000. Yeah. See, that's not that much. That'll go away in like 3 or 4 purchases, so you really have to get as much money as you possibly can. Even that too. I think I can keep it to where I think I'll try and play with like in like a handicap, as if someone else who's playing who hasn't played before won't have all the heavy weapons, so I'll use what I should have instead of having everything.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at
Already
the other
second-guessing
colonies.
me.
They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Alright, now we're fully equipped. Still got one for her. Cerberus officer. I think I'll put each point in that. Okay, Jacob's still good. Alright. Okay, so turn on your weapon ammo things.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Usually you'll want to know what kind of enemy you're going to be facing before you put on the special ammos, but since I already know, I'm just preemptively doing it. I'm pretty sure there's stuff to be searched.
No bodies, no structural
Salvage
damage.
That's that. Okay, now I'll demonstrate the combo things. And see, Incinerate was really effective because this one's armored. Okay, so since he's pulled, now I can hit with Warp, and you'll see an explosion. Pretty heavy one. Since this is Insanity, he's still alive, I think. So. And since they have armor, you'll want to be using these types of weapons. Pistols and stuff. Right, here come some other ones. Put Jacob back on a shotgun because something's going to be rushing him here in a second.
Change weapon!
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Charge!
Typically, fighting squad leads tend to die really fast. Yeah, see, Miranda just dropped. I'm gonna fall back.
Shields down!
Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Backup systems. Requesting
Okay, if Jacob dies, then I'll,
Force casualty.
oh, he's still not dead. Where did that one come from?
Nice trip.
Impact event. Impact event.
Kill it?
Careful.
Oh, I think Jacob killed those other
men
ones.
shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them.
Okay. Alright, and you kind of want to try and conserve your metagel, especially if you're playing on insanity, because teammates can tend to die a lot. Alright, what do we got here? I have names for these. Oh, snap. Okay. I didn't look. I'll tell you the names here in a second. Well, eventually. They look like certain objects, like a little hammer one, then there's the sea. Oh, snap. Nope, it's my cover, Jacob.
Engaging target.
And warp.
Offline. Its hostile forces have engaged.
It's enough out of you, Mr. Robot. Okay. Oh,
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
hello, Tally.
Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we
Not
should
working
ask.
for, working with, sort of.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his Suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
I don't have to ask her, that's a stupid question.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Alright. It's nice to see Tally again. Find Vitor. Alright. Alright, so I think I'll cut it here, and on the next episode we will track down Vitor and see if he is still alive. Or no, he is alive actually, because that's what they said. See if he hadn't seen anything or knows something about...
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.